Hi there, my name is Sydney Browning, and this is my introduction to my Health Enhancement Methods course. Um, as far as my physical education classes as a kid, I was actually raised in Northern California in a really small rural town, and because of that, um, we didn't really have a lot of options. I was naturally a very active kid. I high school rodeoed, junior high rodeoed, and so I kind of did a lot of physical activity on my own or the help of coaches through that. But as far as in classes, we did more of like Mrs. Olson would always just have us go run a lap, go run a couple miles, stuff like that. As far as the testing went, I do vividly remember the testing when you had to do so many sit ups in a minute, so many push ups in order to pass, run a mile or 2 miles in so much time. I do remember that, but I never really truly felt prepared for it. And any time that we were indoors because of bad weather or something, and we were in the gym, it was always just utter chaos. Um, there was no directed instruction, which I really struggled with. And I definitely saw a lot of my peers struggle with that as well. And in my personal situation, I feel like so many of the kids and everything who were extremely athletic were the ones that thrived. If you were not athletic or, things like that, that it did not go over as well for you. So I was kind of that middle ground. And so it wasn't necessarily difficult for me, but it also didn't challenge me. And I feel like in a really good health enhancement or physical education class, that it does do that for you. It definitely challenges you, pushes you to your limits, but also is a safe space to learn. Um, and then just the other thing about it is, I know for a fact that we did watch a video on like sex education or something like that, kind of talked about tobacco use, and the fact that it wasn't allowed on our campus. But as far as things go with that, I didn't know anything until I was about a sophomore in high school and took an actual health class. And I feel like nowadays they're definitely adding in more um, actual health related things, like shown in PowerPoint from week 2. All the different things that we should be discussing and should be discussed with kids early on, especially. Um, and so that's just kind of a little bit about me. I rodeo for Montana State University currently. I am hoping to teach either special education or kindergarten, first grade. I don't want to go above third grade. And so something I really want to learn is like, what kinds of things can we be teaching the really young ones? Just because sometimes it's extremely chaotic and I want to allow it to be chaotic, but along with directed instruction and where students can really learn something and walk away feeling accomplished and like they improved and have broadened their skill set. Um, well, if there's anything else, let me know. I look forward to this class.